Is new media distorting our love?
Spending too much time on technology can actually ruin our relationships.
It's one of those things where we need it, but sometimes we need to know when we need to step back from it.
Yes, the average person spends nearly 2 hours on social media every day.
Hiding our true faces behind some kind of facade with new media has become all too familiar for many of us. New media encourages that kind of thing. It makes it easy. The hard part is having to face who we really are. MIT professor Shuri Turkle says, "We live in a technological universe in which we are always communicating, and yet we have sacrificed conversation for mere connection." Although a movie like The Notebook isn't new media by itself, how we view and experience entertainment on screen has left its mark. We don't even realize most of the content we scroll through puts us in a vicious cycle, with repetitive behavior of build-ups and letdowns. We just can't resist snapping a picture of our day and share them amongst 100 of our closest friends, looking for the validation that someone else shares our same feelings. It makes us fall in love with the idea of being in love. The on-site and overwhelming usage of new media by society, both young and old, has done away with the traditional relationship building, and therefore, traditional love. The new gateway to love and courtship in the time of social networking has our perceptions so distorted, we are left with the classic metaphor of the smoke and mirror effect. Websites like Match.com and eHarmony tell us what kind of person we think we are. It opens up our perceptions about finding like-minded people. Hollywood has been depicting love from the beginning of media's time, creating an image of fantasy where love undermines the commitment necessary to build a real foundation in our own relationships. We are constantly reshaping and prejudging our own ideals and perceptions to what love is supposed to look and feel like.
What's your definition of love?
Love? Love is what you make it and who you make it with. It can be an art, a luxury, a physical culture.
It is not about the content as much as it's about how society consumes it. With online streaming through iPads and smartphones, it is now possible for any and all content to be instantly accessible. No matter what face we show online through new media, it's about how we interpret our emotions towards ourselves and one another when switching our online personas to offline. This is love in the digital age.
Technology is a glittering lure, but there's the rare occasion when the public can be engaged on a level beyond flash if they have a sentimental bond with the product. Nostalgia. It's delicate, but potent.
It is the effect of nostalgia. It takes us to a place where we ache to go again, to a place where we know we are loved, remixed and reproduced through new media. The silver linings to remember to be optimistic about our own findings of love, to be open to adventure while hitting our deepest desires, to let love find its way. This is love in the age of new media.
But how do you know they're perfect matches? I mean, what if all it's actually doing is gradually wearing us down? Putting us in one relationship after another for random durations in a random sequence. Each time you get a little bit more pliable, a little bit more broken, until eventually it coughs up the final offering and says that's the one. And by that point, you are so defeated and so exhausted that you just accept it. You settle.
Greg Malkin, author and relationship expert. Love is participatory. You have to collaborate. You have to engage in it. It doesn't just happen to us. When it comes to love, our use for new media is a recipe for detrimental change. The line is blurred where click division takes over the forefront of real action. Our need for instant gratification has caused many of us to be impatient with love, since cinema was often seen as an escape from reality, revolving around love from the past and future generations.
You're not scared of anything. I don't know.
Me, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of what I saw. I'm scared of what I did, of who I am. And most of all, I'm scared of walking out of this room and never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you.